Hello everyone, this is Akhier Dragonheart, and we're on this screen. This is just the startup screen. That's a Vaporeon, and I'm turning on use known star systems. Mostly because I've been playing other side games, not on this particular computer, but it seems that if you use random systems and then you rename something, like the star system, which I'm going to end up doing at least partly for convenience for a certain thing I'll show you, which is a really good tip what I'm going to show you, but that's beside the point. It'll just use the same name. If you have two systems with names, you'll get a third name. If you rename one of the systems, it'll just choose one of the names that's already been. And even if you rename some of them and then have some of them, it'll completely just be like, what? So yeah, I'm going to use known star systems. Maybe I'll turn it off and turn on, but it's just a thing. Ooh, wow. And let's see. Star system. Oh, it popped up over here. That's inconvenient. Oh well. Looks like when I last left off, just start up ground unit, strengthen the research. It's currently the 24th of January, 2063. I'm just going to check. Let's see. It looks like logistics brachius. Yeah, it looks like we've got that. But, there's only 5 things in the queue and there's 6 people, so something isn't queued up yet. Valeria, there's 2 Valerias. Okay, that's cute. Actually, that's a good point. If I double click, does it open up? No, okay. Well, I'm going to move this screen over somewhat. Actually, I can just throw it all the way over. Then open up the commander screen, which will probably open up. Oh, it actually opened up over here. Okay. And leading scientist, Valerius Tiberius, something or Theodis. Theodis. Rename. Let's see, he's power. Volrus Theodotus. There we go. And I just renamed him. And once I refresh the research screen, his name will show up as that, which is basically just going to be, well, I don't want to go around and be confused with this when I try to queue up things. Anyway, I'm going to rename all the scientists that are currently in use and be back after that. Oh, and just to note, I did just catch that this is the wrong guy. Stygius is the propulsion guy. Theodis is the defense system. Okay, there we go. Close that. Close that. Reopen it. And there we go, yeah. LG, PP, CP, DS, BG. That's actually missing the missiles. And that makes it a lot easier. Dang it, what happened to the mouse right there? It just kind of jumped. That was weird. Since this already has research, I'll queue it up. There we go. A lot easier. Let's see. Anything else important? Not really, I don't think. So, I'll be back when we need something shown on film. Okay, we've got a few more research things done. Let's see. Logistics and defense system. We completed the ground unit strength and thermal signature reduction. Let's see. Logistics. Currently researching troop transport bay. That's interesting. Ooh, brigade headquarters. I'm gonna queue that up. Just because that'll be useful. And the other one was defense. Currently handling that. Is that what I wanted? Researching. sure. It can be researching that, I guess. Also, I was thinking, I remembered that one of the things I was thinking about last time was asteroid miners or something like that, because there's a few of those places where it's like, well, it's got like 5 of this mineral. Lol. I'm like, yeah, that's not really nice. So, I guess I should make a new one. Actually, let's open up design text. See, okay, yeah, I can't make active sensors. I understand that. Nuclear pulse. We're still on nuclear pulse, so that's a thing. That actually, I think with that, I'm going to wait because what I'm trying to do doesn't really get to the point where you can do it properly until you get at least the next level. Basically, what I plan to do is there's the asteroid mining module. It's size 100. Then there's this cargo hold, standard 500, and basically I'm gonna throw this on a ship and a bunch of these, as many as I can fit, and still have it go about 1,000. And generally, I end up about 100,000 tons. And basically, the hold, you throw a mass driver on it, drive the ship to wherever it's going, and then let it sit there. Though thinking about it, I could probably make a. Do I have a ship-to-ship tractor beam? Yeah. I haven't actually used those. I think I want to do a bit of a test game before I actually try something like that, because I've used tractor beams a while ago, like a couple of versions back, and they've been changed so that they do different things. I'm not really sure how they react anymore, though I should still, let's see, gravity. Maybe I should make a gravity ship. That would require new engine tech as well. Mostly because the current engine techs don't really do what I need them to do. Okay, that's fine. Prefer a little better that, but whatever. 25%, sure. 5 gives 40. What's 1 give? 1 gives 8. 10 might be a good point. And if I put it to 13, it's actually more powerful than the commercial one. And maybe 40? I'll make this. Nuclear pulse engine with 100 EP, and it's hull size 5. Yeah, I really reduced the number of things I put in the names, because honestly, like currently I have stuff like 0.5, 0.8. It's like, I guess they're technically useful because they tell you stuff, but they're not really useful in that it's not needed to make a ship. It's like the minimum I need to know is what I just put in. Cancel that. Yes. Then we go power and propulsion. Show only those dudes. Grab him. I guess it doesn't really matter because I was going to use that guy anyway. Looks like the next thing I'll want to search is the ion drive technology. Create. Yes. And then queue that up. Since that's relatively quick, I generally just queue up the next thing in line. What do I want the next thing in line to be? What do you do? A power plant technology. This is the actual engine tech. Good question. I'll throw this under there for now, but I might change my mind. You never know. Anyway, back to waiting some for me. And that was relatively quick, but I was expecting that since I was just designing the engine. I don't know if this this engine will be good enough. remove the large one. I'll fill in that as I need. If I throw that on, just that much, and then gravity sensor. That's 700 tons and about 3,000 speed, but it can't go anywhere. What if I had another 950? Two of them's pretty good. I prefer... let's throw a few on. Actually, that's a good question. What can I currently do shipbuilding wise? I've got an unassigned 5,000 ton naval. So I'll try to make it less than 5,000. Seems like a good idea anyway. What's damage control? Can't remember. I wish like you could hover over the thing and it would tell you exactly what it was. Oh well. Currently 5 years. That's pretty good. I think large is too... No, large is fine. That's 456 days. Can I do a very large? Oh, I can do a very large. Let's see. The speed's down. Yeah. Trio of those. Bah. I have 4 gravity sensors. I'll go with 4. Actually, that's a good point. If I'm gonna go with a multiple, I'll go with 5 of each. Might as well. Yeah. Generally, when I'm making a commercial ship, I'd really much prefer as big of an engine as I can throw on it. So that's a thing. But for military ships, fuel efficiency isn't as important. So this'll do. This'll do. 365. That's a year-ish. I remove that. Then puts it over my 5,000 limit. Remove that. That does it as well. Just fuel storage. That gets it down to an even 2,000. So that's actually pretty good. I like even numbers. 767. Let's see. What number am I dividing this by? Divide by 30. Right. 25. Let's see if I can throw that on there. 25. Puts it 100 over. Does 20... 25. Remove one of the fuel storages. Another one. Yeah, that's good enough. There we go. Oh, wait. Dang it. That's not good. Only a year out, and that's got more than a year in it. Move there. Add an engineering space. 3 years is a little more than I need. Almost 3 years, sure. And then... Fuel storage. Another engineering. Okay, that doesn't actually... There we go. 25. Still good. Actually, with that, I could probably cut it down to an even 24. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like this. This is good. And it can be the... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. I'm completely forgetting one step of this. I really should have remembered this sooner, but if I'm making a gravitational thing, it really should have jump engines. And it's going to be costly to put on jump engines. Looks like I'm going to put off finishing up this design until I get the next efficiency tech. Which will be coming soon enough, since it's December 2063, so just a year. Just a year. Okay, we just managed to get the jump drive efficiency done. I guess this is the point where I need to check to see if it's actually at the point I want. I assume it is. It might not. It better be, because that's a little far beyond what I actually want to make at this point without more science labs. Might as well queue up the fuel efficiency and open up this just because there's the design tech button. Yes, I know I can't make active sensors. Stop saying that. No, not that. Jump engine. There we go. Efficiency. Okay, and I guess this is the point where I check. No, this isn't quite... Well, no, this isn't quite the efficiency that I want. But it's the efficiency I have. I wonder if I can fit it into 4,800 pounds. Notice how the hull size it takes kind of changes a bit and all that. Yeah. Not really sure the... And it's only efficiency 6. Interesting. Oh well. I'm just gonna need a military one. But that is a good point. I should check current design. I can probably fit it in by removing the gravity survey. Yeah, it's hull size 12, which is 600, so that wouldn't quite work yet. Okay, remove another one. Doesn't need to be that fast, I guess. And 24 more crew. Keep excess. How many barracks do I need for 24 more crew, or crew quarters? 17, 20, 250, and it's going to add 600, so that's 50 too much. But I could probably, we've got fuel storage, remove that. That should work, and the speed's a little less stellar than I'd prefer, but naval jump to 480 with a jump size 1 and max radius 50. What's the hull size again? Oh, right, I need to turn off the, there we go, hull size 12. Wait a second. 600 tons. Yeah, that's right. Military. Ah, dang it. Why'd it change? Naval jump drive to size 480. Squadron size 1, jump radius 50. That's because it's currently a self-jump only. It's an interesting thing. I'll probably have to deal with that later. And 12 hull size. I'd probably use the default for a lot of these if they actually just include the hull size in the name. Because that's really about the biggest thing with them. It's like, tell me the hull size, please. Looks like I'm going to have to actually cancel that out for another go at it. Select him, and we're going to need power and propulsion. Where is it? There we go. Create. Yes, that's fine. And January 2065, and it's currently December 2065, so that'll be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And right, queue up that. Close. So I should be able to just, yep, there we go. Jump drive's finished. And that should mean I go here. And I can add that. And yes, it's exact. I'm glad I was able to plan that out. I was a little worried I might have been doing the math a little bit wrong, but Not Gravi Raptor? I can't remember. It was named for birds. I think Raptor is the Raptors. Graviraptors. No. Graviavians. Raptor sounds better. Though I'll probably end up naming the ships things other than Raptor. Just because I probably forget. Yeah, well, lock design. That's basically the no going back step. Though technically I guess I could just copy it and then delete that one and rename the new one or something. But no reason to. I have the right stuff all set up. Ooh, I forgot to move that slightly to the side so I can easily reselect it. Graviraptor. You're not that. You are a gravitational survey vessel. There we go. And then get this window back. Change screens. Still showing that. I'm not sure if it actually would do anything. It probably just, since you can just rename it whenever, I'm assuming it wouldn't. But I'd much rather have it saying the right thing first. Falcon. Is a falcon a raptor? I think it is. Whatever. Shipyard TG, yeah. Let's see, none of these things I'm too low on, so... oh, I actually have 3. I'm only going to make 2 of them, but it's a good thing to note. And, Hawk. It's a good thing to note that I have that. I'm actually going to start, continual expansion. I'll set it for continual capacity expansion since it's relatively easy. How close is my Desertman group getting to finishing? Somewhere nearby. Yeah, this is just the one place that I set up the last time because it's got all the Duranium ever. And that's about it. It's got the most that you can get at one accessibility. Like, I guess there's this one down here with better amounts and better everything else, but too lazy to bother with that. Anyway, back to taking turns off my life here. Well, this is a busy month. 2 researches completed, and both my ships were constructed. That's pretty convenient. And let's see. Missiles and logistics. I'll take care of those first. And since it's the same kind of screen area, let's see the brigade headquarters. I'll have to work with that then. And what was the other one? Reduce launcher size. Ordnance production. That gets done. Actually, that takes a while to get done. So yeah. Oh, it looks like I still have another reduced size tech before it actually lets me research what I want to. Yeah. And I guess I can queue that up. It takes a while. I guess if I was trying to fast line it, I'd be putting more guys into it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll put an extra thing in it. It deserves it somewhat. And then logistics, we want to queue up. You're working on improved cargo handling. Actually, we can start on one of the really important kind of techs for ground troops, the divisional headquarters. That'll be really nice to have. Though, I was queuing up that. I'm actually going to queue up the ultra-large fuel storage just because that's really nice for when you're making a bigger commercial ship. Because you don't want thousands of tiny tanks. kind of annoying. And oh wait, I was going to look at the how fast was this expanding? It's already at 750.71. I wish there was like a just expand to this size option. Yeah, well, it'll do what it wants to. And now we'll come here, shipyard TG. You know what? I wonder if I set this to it right away, if they'll keep it when I split them off, because that would be useful. So supply points less than. Though civilian ships, commercial ships, that's what I meant. Commercial ships don't really bother with that kind of stuff. It'd be incredibly grabby. Okay, does it? Okay, I'm guessing that either reset the orders or shipyard TG. Well, this will tell me. Yeah, it resets the orders. Dang it! That would have been really convenient. I'm just gonna turn this off if it's not gonna do anything. Well, hope springs eternal and whatnot. And these special orders are fuel less than 30, refuel at colony or tanker. And then if the supplies are less than 20, resupply at colony or ship. Never actually dealt with this. I wonder how it works. Let's save. Don't know if it does anything. Actually, no, save. Let's go to the Falcon, who we haven't set, and make the Hawk the higher organizational one. Go down to the Falcon, support it. Is there an option to copy? I think there was somewhere. I just don't think. Oh, remove conditionals. Okay, that's convenient to know is there, though completely useless for this. So I guess that's a thing. Oh wait. There we go. If I click copy, what? So let's include condition. Did it copy it? No, it didn't. What if I just... Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna have to actually read up on how that works. I guess. No higher. Save. There we go. Just gonna have to set these all myself. 30 or less. Go and refuel. And 20 or less. Go and resupply. There we go. And they should get their orders relatively easily. Actually back up. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. I don't need the asteroid names on this moment. I'm pretty sure I set it to 6 random jump points. So that's a thing. Let's see. Ooh, research done. Let's see. Are they all heading out? They're both going to be heading out. That's good. And what was the research? Construction production. Finished the shipbuilding rate. Ironically, the turn after I get my ships. And starts the small jump gate. Okay, that's cool. Got a few fighter production or fuel production. Not really making those right now, so instead, we'll go with civilian economy. That sounds good. And now to let stuff cook for a little. I almost missed it, but I'm definitely glad I renamed it. Let me catch it. I mean, What is wrong with my biology teams? They keep dying. Goodness gracious. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, we found the first jump point. It's right here. Gloriously close to Earth, so that thing comes through can quickly come to us. Always a good thing, right? Yeah. And if you haven't played before and are wondering why it's just out here when the points where it's serving is out here, these are just the basically points where you can go and be like, is there anything around here? And it'll cover all the spots where it can form. So the jump point can be in a lot of places. But, yeah, that's a good point. Is there any asteroids around? Those are all asteroids. Yet they're moving. But yeah, there's a Thule. Oh, that's... Ooh, actually, I just read the message and 2 more jump points out there. Anyway, it looks like these are moving, but Thule doesn't. I'm guessing these are part of some kind of pre-scripted thing. So, yeah. But Thule, this thing right here, rawr. And it'll be nice, actually. Thule, population, no population. Valid call or something. What? No record. Making errors? That makes me worried, game. We do have Thule, right? No, we don't have Thule. Thule. Population. Create colony on Thule. I must have missed Thule when I create colony and missed that. What I'm going to do is, there's currently on my capital planet, I've got a few deep state... Oh, I don't actually. Well, let me rephrase that. On Earth, I'm about to have a few deep station tracking. What I'm going to do is, I'm pretty sure with that, I'd have enough to just, boom, detect out to this range. But, since that is there... Actually, Desert Man, why did you... Oh. I thought I had set this up to absorb into the shipyard TG, but I guess it didn't. At Terra, load. Pretty sure I could load those. Oh, tracking station. On Thule. Unload tracking station. That should be, there we go. Orders complete. And then if I go and get Terra, currently has a few, but if we look here, has a deep space tracking station on it now. Now where's the sensor option? Here's the sensor. Show passive sensor range. For a try to get around 800. Oh, well, close enough. It looks like it was inside of Earth's range, but I wanted to do that, if only to show you that that is an option if you have something. Well, okay, let me put it this way: that's cheating. What I'm doing right there. To be honest, asteroids move. The fact that I'm getting lucky and it's like, hey, there's a thing right next to it, shouldn't really be happening. It should be moving. You should not be able to make a stable thing. I just wanted to point out that it was a possibility. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, hey Thule, load tracking station, go to Terra and unload tracking station. let's see, unload tracking station, yeah, and then refuel. And then, not going to forget it this time, because I assume I forgot it last time. Shipyard TG, join. There we go. So yeah, but yeah, if you have the asteroids off and you don't consider it abuse of something or other, that's a perfectly valid way to do it. I just consider it a little more, well, I consider a number of things a little more abusive than not for some circumstances. So, it's not really a problem. Also, to be honest, you can probably throw enough tracking stations on Earth to cover a lot of things. And really, if you want to detect something there, just make a ship and park it down there. Like, hell yeah. A normal ship just gets level or power 1 EM thermal. Like, make the smallest commercial. Well, I guess to make it commercial, you had to throw on the engine, but like, yeah, just make the smallest commercial engine that's basically just an engine and send it to the jump point. Park it there. It's like, whatever, that'll work. But yeah, back to me passing time. And we have 2 more jump points. I seem to be finding them in pairs. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Is it shift? It looks like shift is. They're about 16 or 1,600 million apart. So that's a thing. This one seems to be about the same. Oh no, it's actually shorter. But yeah, I'd probably go off how far apart those are. Plus there's one more jump point to find still. Supposedly, if I remember how it works exactly. I'm pretty sure it finds all 6 that I set it up to find. It might not, but you'll notice it's going quick enough that I... Yep, there we go. There's another jump point. That's 6, that's 5. How's that work? Oh, well, whatever. There's 6 right now. Ooh, one of the engines just went bad on my one thing, which is why I wish the gravity sensor wasn't naval, but on the other hand, I can see a good reason for it to be naval, which is mainly if it was civilian, I'm sure the civilians would end up building them and exploring stuff and being like, hey, yeah, I know you told us not to search around, but we kind of found all kinds of nasty stuff on the other side of here. Would you mind fixing it for us? It's like, again? Whatever. Also, I don't really want to go and explore the others without some kind of weapon platform. I'll probably explore jump point 1, so I'll want a ship of some sort defending there. Just as a matter of course. So, let's see what kind of research I'm doing. Ion Drive in this month. There we go. The research into fuel and stuff, convenient, not necessary. As it is, I have what I need to... Right. Ion Drive technology. At that, with fuel consumption, whatever, I don't care. 25. Put up 5 or 10. We'll go with 5. Yeah. And of course, I'll make a commercial version. So that's a thing. Naval. Ion Drive with 60 engine power and 5 call size. Create. And then we go and say we want it to be 50% efficient. that doesn't do anything. I can see. Or even if it does, I don't care enough. And then commercial ion drive with 150 engine power, size 25. And then crank it all the way up to size 50. Which honestly are the only two sizes of commercial engine you'll probably need. Mind you, if you're making a very specific size ship and you want just one engine to make the most efficient use of your fuel, there's that's a good enough reason, as far as I'm concerned, to make a specific size. But as it is, 25 is the smallest, 50 is the biggest. Anything in between, just me. Because it's more efficient to have just one engine rather than a bunch, but also, on the other hand, having a bunch on a military ship can actually be good, because if one gets hit, you aren't suddenly dead in space. You probably might as well be, because if it's able to hit you with your current engine power, it can probably hit you with your new engine power as well, but, yeah, c'est la vie. It happens. Life goes on. Then cue the naval, then cue that. Then cue the engine power, and I'm going to go a missile, so I'm going to cue the engine power multiplier. Modifier, I guess it's called. And can I make more research labs? I can make more. I could make 10. The actual thing holding me back at this point is Terranium. Ooh, that's a new feeling. Oh my, I don't like that feeling. What's my sector command at? Sector command's that's only one. I think I'll make another sector command as well to deal with that. We got a bunch of spare workers. What is a maintenance? No. Structure? No. Financial center. What's it take? Carbonite. Yeah, we'll make 100. That'll just be something for my factories be doing. So that's a thing, I guess. Now let's let stuff work. Oh, yes, that's a thing. I'm going to have to make... I forgot, but I don't have enough maintenance facilities. How much is 1,000? That's 5. So if I make 20, that'll be 5,000. 5. Let's make an even... How much do they cost? Cost uranium. 45. Create. Up, up. Down. Up, up. Down. Down? Maybe? And I should really go and Falcon. Combine with the Hawk, and you're not surveying anymore. Oh, that was a place where I could have used that one order that I just found out about. Oh, and we just completed the research for expanding civilian economy. Not that I've been really using my civilian economy up until now. Or no, that's not it. There. Or not. Oh, right. That's the started. The completed was small jump gate construction. So at this point I could start creating jump gates. I just don't think it's quite worth it at this point, since I don't have anywhere to go. It's something I'll be doing once I actually have a place I'm sure is safe. And completed more of the engine techs I need. Another engine tech just completed, and the ships are breaking down, but that's mostly because it's getting to the point where I was expecting them to break down. Summary. 4,000 tons, not quite there yet. Yeah, they're having a maintenance problem. Like, oh wait, just a second. That was an important message. I almost missed it. Pathetic fish. Apathetic fish. That's really inconvenient. Oh, wait, that's right. You're not apathetic fish. You're apathetic fish. There we go. What happened to your medal? My goodness, I better re-give that to you. There we go. And, I believe you were in charge of the Terra sector. And you can be in charge of that. And, hide metals, we need someone in charge of Terra. I don't particularly need mining there at the moment. So what would be better? Factory production, maybe? Not really sure what some of these do necessarily in relation to this. So that's kind of a problem, but factory production I understand enough. You're not high enough. Are you high enough? No, you're not high enough. Are you high enough? No, you're not high enough. Are you? No. Yes. And you've got shipbuilding as well, and some other things. So yeah, you can be Terra. There we go. All taken care of. And let's see where that is. Do not end tour. Congratulations. And that's pretty convenient. Anything else I need to do after that? Not particularly. Just waiting until the one thing is it big enough now? Yeah, it's big enough. Okay. I'm mostly showing that because I want to make it clear that it's vaguely important that your maintenance is good enough to actually maintain your stuff. Because they've been out for a bit, and now they're starting to break down. And that just happens with military ships, so be careful. They'll break right out from under you. Well, I should probably turn off the sensor. There we go. 1,000. I guess that's kind of the default. Oh, it almost makes it out to the ring for whatever planet thing that is. What are you? Oh, you're not actually... Uranus, okay. That's pretty good. Probably want to make more of them, but whatever. Okay, we just finished up with the engine text that we had. No, I didn't want to open that. With the engine text we had. And, honestly, they aren't really the ones. I forgot to make one of the important engine texts. Okay, whatever, shut up. Vaguely annoying. Missile engines. Ion drive technology. 4 times. I don't think I'm not sure how that works. But that's good enough. And, engine size 1. Can never remember. There's like an optimal place to, put an early game engine power at. Can't remember what it is. Like 5 is 5 should be good enough. Ion drive 1.5 with 0.5. Is there a space there? Yeah, there's a space there. It doesn't look like a space. Missile size points. Or missile size something or other. Good enough. Create. Close. And you, cancel that. We're going to need to research something else once again. One of the things I cancel out the most, it seems. This one will be done right away. I probably didn't design the engine how I needed to, but I wasn't going to bother with anything too much more than that. I wonder if this actually would affect it. Yeah, well, I guess I could queue it up. Doesn't really matter. Hmm. I guess it's something I could queue up and find out. That is a thing. This should just take 30 months or 30. Yep, just finished. Okay, good. With that, I can. Let's see. No, not from there. Open up the research. It should have. Yes, along the bottom there's a few things, and missiles is one of the options. Auto selects that. As it is, we've got a size 2 missile. We have a pretty poor 0.25, 245, 9? Yeah, 25. Huh. I think I might need to focus some more on the warhead strength before I actually bother designing a missile. Looks like that might be the case. 0.5. And then 0.2 in agility. That would make a size 1 missile. I've kind of got a thing for it, but it's got really bad to hit. The engine seems fine. The rest of this I'm going to have to work on. Also, I'll probably want a bigger engine so I can... that is one thing. This would be a decent... if I up this to 0.25. What's the range? Pretty good range. Yeah, and actually I'm missing a 5. There we go. Size 2 missile with 4 strength is a decent... Its hit percentages are really low though because there's not enough of this. Dang it. That's really not the best way to do it. If you want a bigger engine, just make a bigger engine. But yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. Since I'm here, I will note something important. The value, keep it to a square, like 1, 4, which is 2 times 2, then 9, which is 3 times 3. I think that's 3 times 3, and then 16, which is 4 times 4. Keep it to that because of how armor works. I don't really have any ship to show you exactly what I'm talking about, but I'll open this up and show you. You see this armor status here? The way armor works is that each level of armor you add just adds another row of this. So if this had 2, it would have another row. Pretty straightforward that. It's just how it works. The way missiles work is they have a damage pattern. I'm not sure the exact math of it because I haven't bothered reading it since I remember this one rule. If it's a square, it's best because, well, with the power 4, let's say this was the top layer right here. It would take out this, this, and this, and then the one extra would penetrate by 1. So it would penetrate to here. And yeah, that's pretty important. I think it holds over so it's like here, here, and there, and 1 damage on the ship. Not exactly sure. I think that might be how it works. I just know exactly the pattern it does on the actual armor. Maybe if... yeah, that sounds about right. Of course, other weapons have different patterns, like lasers. It's like this, this, and this for a bit, and then it's just a single one. Blah, blah, blah. It basically a piercing weapon kind of thing, and other ones which don't even care about armor. You know, all kinds of interesting things with the different types of weapons. But yeah, keep your power of the missile to a square. You don't have to, but it's generally more efficient that way. And with missiles, efficiency can be quite important. Anyway, since I did note that I'd probably want to focus more on missiles, Remove from there, add to there, and do a couple from there and add to there. There we go. That'll make it quick. Yeah, that'll get it quicker. Okay, there we go. Got the next size missile launcher bonus thing. Missiles kinetic. Where'd the missiles? Did they die? No, it says he's still there. Huh? What? M key Siren. Open up this. That's weird. Blah blah blah. Assignment. Don't know how to open up shipyard tasks, but yeah. Siren. What? My researchers disappeared. Well, that's inconvenient. At least I kept my labs. Was I just, did I, like, have not a missile person? No, it doesn't look like it. Something must have happened because it's got some points into it. Oh, and see, box launcher. We'll take care of that. Yeah. But what happened to my guy? Yeah, he's not around because it'd be easy enough to spot him. I have the fancy rename thing I'm doing now. I don't know what just happened. Well, whatever, I guess. Okay, I just realized I forgot to do something. I obviously am not able to do much with the training a ground unit since I don't have many things, but I do want to start making the brigade headquarters and such. That is a good point. Let me go check. How much does it make or cost to make ground force training? Costs a bit of darium. Guess I'm not gonna be doing that right now. Just a thought. Yeah, I'm clicking on Soul. That's good. Okay, the ground unit just got finished up. Brigade headquarters. We are going to rename that. Rename. Well, first of all, it's not the 17th Brigade I've made. It is instead actually the 1st Brigade. I'm going to shorten that to HQ. Let's see, how did I name it? First Brigade. HQ. 1st Brigade. Soul Guard. HQ. Terra. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to actually select this guy and transfer him to that. And at that point, I'm going to go check out my commanders because we have a slightly better position. General Christina McKenzie. Actually, I guess I should just check who has the best ground force training range. Okay, yeah. I guess it makes sense since they're not really assign. Yes, you can do that. There we go. And then colonial. Yeah, I guess you're vaguely important. You colonial as well? Yeah, and you don't have a current assignment. Oh, well, actually, do they do anything else? It's got a slight combat bonus. Got a slightly better combat bonus. Diplo bonus for some reason, but yeah, it looks like this is the best one I want to put here. So yeah, assign. There we go. And gonna want a few more of these actually. So low tech armor, convert to cadre. Go to here, use that, make another brigade headquarters. Mostly because these are this is what you have. Yeah, there's not a better version of it. It's just a organizational thing. So that's a thing. And ironically, we just finished the divisional one, which I can't actually do right now because we're currently training someone else. That's annoying. Yeah, well, that'll finish up quick enough. Whatever. So for some reason, I must have forgot to queue up something for him. We'll go with the tiny thing. Add that, and since I'm remembering, we can queue up that. There we go. Okay, we managed to get another one, and we'll convert this, but not for the same reason. We're going to be making the divisional HQ. Add the task, and that's the next stage up. Basically, it's to it's what the brigade HQ is to garrison to a battalion. It is to the brigade HQ, so that's a thing. Okay. My defensive guy just died, and I don't know how. Like, I looked, and there's no message about him. Like, not dead, not anything, so that's kind of annoying. Whatever. Also, it looks like I'm actually at the point where I should be stopping, and I am not going to be making my videos over an hour. That's just not, well, too much over an hour, since technically I've already had videos over an hour and all, but yeah, trying not to get too far over it. So yeah, I guess this is the point where I stop. That wasn't the guy that I just did, right? No, okay. Yeah, that's not because I have finished a research lab. Good. Yeah, no. So, yeah. Next time, hopefully we can get some... Really what I just need is these research labs to complete, then pump them into here. Because that's what I need. I need more missile tech just so I can have a decent ship that I can use to defend the jump point I go through. And I guess I actually need to, well, while I'm right here, I'm going to remove one from that. Remove another, because I'm making more, so a little slower is okay, because I need to do this. There's no way around it. I'm going to need sensors. That's how it's going to go. Yes. So, yeah. I'll just finish renaming that guy, because I haven't renamed enough of these guys on screen. Sensors and fire control. Trino Antilocus. There we go. And I think that'll be it. This is Akhier, and I'm signing off.